all you happy heads and headettes. How you doing? I'm Joel Martin, here for Help on the Way, Grateful Dead Guitar Instruction, or HOTWGDGI. And I would just want to say thank you so much for clicking in and watching this. This has been such a fun series. We are on day 8. Holy moly, 8 days, 8 videos. And, I just can't help myself sometimes. So today we've got kind of a 2-song bonus thing happening. We're going to work on a little Scarlet Begonias, one of the most cherished songs in the Grateful Dead catalog. And its little partner in crime for many, many years, Fire on the Mountain. Both are... Well, Fire on the Mountain has a particularly interesting history. Scarlet really doesn't. I mean, there's not much that I could find to talk about it. It made its live debut in March 1974, and a couple days later they went into the studio to start recording from the Mars Hotel, and that's of course where it was recorded and released. And that was it. Phenomenal song that would be very important to a lot of people. Fire on the Mountain, however, well, that went through some stuff. It, of course, was released on Shakedown Street, and so far it's the only thing of Shakedown Street that we've hit, which is kind of interesting. But it goes back as far as maybe 1972. Apparently, there's an extremely amusing rap version, proto-rap. The link, if you go into YouTube and type Fire on the Mountain proto-rap, it comes up as this thing that was sort of unnamed at the time, I guess. And Robert had written some of the lyrics and that we know and love, and then there's a bunch of other kind of oddness. I don't know if Mickey's freestyling or what's happening, but he straight up invented rap in 1973 or 1972. It's an ambiguous date. But he did that and then actually released an instrumental version of it in 1976 under the name Digga, G-I-G-D-I-G-A. Jerry Garcia plays on it, but it's very subtle. And then it becomes... They tried to record it for Terrapin, and that was a no-go. They couldn't really get it together. And then finally they hit the magic on the Shakedown Street album, and it came out as we know it. And as soon as it was put into live use, it was married to Scarlet Begonia, and that's the way that it went forever. So didn't take any time to figure that one out like it did China Rider. That took a little while for those songs to couple up, but this was that right out of the gate. So what we're going to do today is work on the two of my favorite licks on guitar, period. And that's the end lick of Scarlet Begonia, which is it's all sort of B mixolydian. So you're basically just locked into the notes of the key of E, and this obeys that. This is the 5th step of E, B, and so this lick for Scarlet at the end is basically just a B power chord, and then the flat 7 of B, and then there's a little triad. You can think of it as an F sharp minor triad, which is F sharp on the 9th fret, 5th string, and then the 7th fret of the 4th string, and then the 6th fret of the 3rd string, and then it closes that phrase off with the B, the root. And then there's an A triad, which is really just a continuation of the triad we were playing. That's neat how they little sandwich together there. You go up from, and now you're playing an A triad, so that's an A on the 7th fret, 4th string, then a C sharp on the 6th fret, 3rd string, and then a E on the 3rd string, 9th fret, and then the 3rd of B, the D sharp, there on the 8th fret, 3rd string. So far we have. So it's kind of like an extended E major 7, you know, but it's. Then it goes off into Jamville, and that's all B mixolydian, B major, pentatonic. And then after a while, the whole thing morphs into. Into Fire on the Mountain. And my favorite part of this is the last little end lick that pops up, and this is just such a neat little bizarre line. It starts up on B, way up on your 19th fret on the tiny strings, 1st string, 19th fret, and even though we've been playing B mixolydian with the flat 7 the whole time, this line goes to a major 7. And then the 6th, and then you go down to the 5th, the F sharp, and then the 3rd of B, the D sharp, and then you do a little chromatic thing from B, B flat, and then to A, the flat 7. So that's. And then you go up to the octave A, and then it hits a G sharp, which is really neat and kind of spicy because that's a major 7 for the A, or a B6, you know. But it's on that, so it's kind of like a major 7 chord. So. And live, Jerry would do all kinds of things to get back into the lick, you know. He'd do it cold and just start there, or he'd play. A lot of good possibilities. So that's Scarlet-Fire. Hope you're enjoying this series. Let me know if you have any questions. You can always contact me over email at iplaypedalsteel@gmail.com, and we can talk about some more advanced theoretical concepts like modes and scale constructions and stuff. That would be fun. But we're going to keep this going, a free episode every day until we get to August 1st, which is right around the corner, and we're all going to be celebrating Jerry's 80th birthday. And then starts the days between, which is August 1st through his death date, August 9th, where everybody around the country does special things that whole time. My band, Grateful to the Core, will be playing in Torrance, California on August 6th from 1 to 5. It's going to be just a beautiful day of playing a bunch of great Jerry music. So come and dance and sing with us. And tell your friends about this video series and subscribe to my video channel, please. That would be great. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Take care.